Alright, so you guys, today is the 24th. It's Wednesday, right? No? What's today? Today Wednesday. It is 8:42 in the morning. Y'all, I got sleep on my eye. My skin has always been blotchy. It's almost 9 a.m. And if I could just explain how I fucking feel, like, it would be, I feel weird. I feel like I'm drained. And I don't think it's because of the rain, but that's the closest thing I can think of right now. I went to work yesterday.
Why now?
And I ain't gonna lie, I was not like energized. I was very tired, irritable, scared, afraid, all of the things that I could feel, right? 30 minutes early. I sat there for a while and I called my kids to check in on them. And they were fine. We talked for a minute, chit-chatted, and before I clocked in, and everything was good. But I just could not get over this overwhelming sense of like tiredness mixed with anxiety. So I attempted to, is this thing charged up? Yeah, it's not charged up. So I proceeded to kind of like push through the evening. Now this is the first time in a long time I've wore stiletto nails. For some odd reason, I was trying to get like the change and stuff, and it was a little hard for me because they're like claws versus my normal last night. I can't just get rid of this heaviness. So I'm playing the game. I'm gonna attempt to. By the way, that book that I was reading, The First Lawins, I didn't even get to finish it. I've checked it out several times, y'all, and I still haven't even finished it. I wound up going back before I finished it, but it is what it is. Update on the turtle since he's making noise. Okay. Thou shall not be named because he doesn't have a permanent name. He's just that turtle right now. Okay. When I first got him, he was very active, and it made it hard for us to kind of bond. That said, he's just been existing. I haven't really been bothering him because he's been, it took him a while to get like used to like my environment and what all that entails. When I got off work yesterday, I let Addison in. Addison was playing with the fucking turtle. I'm already like up in an uproar because of the rain, and on my way home I couldn't see, and that was a thing. So I was already wound up. So when I see him playing with the turtle, I'm just like, oh my God, please get him out of here. Because at this point, I don't know if he knows what it is, if he's trying to eat him, what have you, but it's a no for me. I guess, y'all. I don't know. Today, I'm kind of going, and I just pray to God that I find the strength, because it's so many goddamn dishes in there I gotta wash, and I be feeling bad because sometimes I really just don't be doing where this shit be coming from, and I be wanting to feel better than what I feel, but I don't. Sometimes I just don't. So, anyways, ow. I gotta work Thursday, and hopefully they call me in because Christmas is coming up, and I would like to see a couple of those dollars, okay, in my paycheck. I would like to see a couple of those dollars in my paycheck. Apparently, I had a lash or two to come off, so I'm just putting it back on. Yeah, they were a little bit fuller than this, so I didn't even know they were missing until yesterday. So I'm just going in with these 15s. I actually really like these lashes. I'll just give y'all a really quick glance of these. I'm down here, up here, whatever, with them. Right, and I borrowed some of the 16s from down here and use those as well. But I really do like these. They're very full, they're very light, they're not heavy, even though they're long. They're really cute. I got these off of Shein. These are the DIY eyelashes, high-end eyelash brand of comfortable and high quality. That's what it says. But yeah, so just going in and filling these back in. I got this mirror from Five Below too. It's really cute. Whatever. Those headphones came from Dollar Tree, Dollar General, somewhere for like shit. I don't know. But yeah. Walmart. And y'all know the rest for the most part. I did let my conch close. I think I should let y'all know that. I let my conch piercing close. Those right here. I don't know why. It's not important apparently. So we're not gonna worry about it. Disney stilettos, pumps, and heels. We rocking stilettos. So y'all, that's pretty much all that's going on right now. I'm sorry. Life has been hectic. Basically, the only thing that's been going on is that I've been doing my hair, going to work, and trying to stay afloat with everything. Oh my God, this little thing right here is such a problem.
Okay, I love this.
Well, you loved it when you picked it out.
Okay, open yours.
I will.
I'm trying to pick up some more hours, like I said again, because my son's birthday is coming up in a couple of weeks. Christmas following, Thanksgiving is following, and it's been a while since I've shopped.
Did you know?
No.
Black
He
Friday.
didn't tell you.
So,
No, I swear to God.
like if I really could choose, like I really would do a lot of my shopping online, just because I don't know, it's just the feeling of getting shit in the mail, I guess. Versus
Okay?
this was giving me a time.
You're tossing too, Mom. Tossing.
But yeah, I really do prefer like doing the online shopping.
Let's go get some breakfast.
It really doesn't matter to my kids, their children, so they're just like, oh, you know, I want to have money to go do this and that and whatever the case may be. But I promised myself a while ago that as my kids begin to get older, I would start to make progress and stuff with them as well. I promised myself that it was some things that I wanted to have done that I might not have had the chance to do, you know, previously in the past, that I wanted to start working towards.
At least you gotta have fun doing it.
And I know, like, it really, you know, it's not a big deal you know, but
Okay, buddy?
I can most definitely see myself and my daughter getting ready for prom and it being like the thing for her, being like her fucking wedding, because only God knows, you know what I mean? If that is something to be had for us, but I want it to be and give her that feeling. You know what I'm saying? As I feel like as a daughter, she deserves nothing less. And the same thing for my son. I'm sure they will really appreciate it and cherish it. All of my prom pictures, I don't have not one to this day. Like, not one prom picture that I can find that I know about. Like, my 9th grade prom. I probably got my 7th grade prom somewhere. 10th grade prom. 11th and 12th grade prom. I have 2 out of the 4 or 5. I feel like those are memorable things. Those are staples that are important that you should keep over. And I'm sure I was a fine one. I don't have no proof. So I have to make sure that I keep all of that in mind because I don't want that to be a stress on her to try to figure all that about by herself. The limo and all of that different type of stuff. What dress, hair, you know, making time and arrangements and all of that different type of stuff. You have to be mentally prepared for that stuff. Otherwise, you will find that things will be a little bit harder than they really have to be. My daughter, I have maybe 3 months, maybe 4, to start preparing for her 7th grade prom. And kind of monetarily preparing for her. And so I need to start getting myself prepared for that, like I said again. Whatever. So that's the type of things that I've been thinking about and kind of getting my mind prepared for, as well as her like getting older. It's very challenging for me. I really try to kind of like keep it like surface, but the older she gets and the more independent she gets, it's like, oh my fucking God, like it wasn't a crutch for me like having her as a daughter. It's never been a crutch for me. However, she's my child, like she's my fucking baby. I had her at 17 years old, and I just think about the smile that she fucking used to have when she was a baby. Like when she was a little girl, she used to just have this smile about her, and it just makes me tear up. So I want to give her the opportunity to continue to smile the way that she did when she was a little girl. Because it was a price, like it was so innocent and priceless. Like she had the most beautiful fucking smile. She still does to this day. But like I said again, that's my baby, and I know we don't always like be this close. You know what I'm saying? Because of independence and like important stuff in life and whatever. But like, I got a 13-year-old. Like I don't even know. Like if that's still like. I got a 13-year-old, like, what? Like, girl.
Reason my wife
and it's not the simple fact necessarily that it's making me think about how old I'm getting. It's about how much time is passing with every fucking moment that I really have to consider, like, being more intentional with my actions because my children are fucking getting older. Especially her. So, we haven't even got really to the like the period phase yet. We still haven't gotten that. We still haven't gotten like dates with boyfriends and stuff, even though she's 13. at 12 and 13, I wasn't per se going on dates, but it was conversations. You know what I'm saying? Like, we was having conversations about if this was going to be a thing. I don't think I went on my first date until I was 18 or 19 years old. But there were conversations about around it. There were meetups in public places with adults trying for their baby. Who the fuck has been thinking about a goddamn baby? Girl, it better be your motherfucker.
Domino's Best Deal Ever is back. Get any hand-tossed pan, thin crust, or New York style pizza with any toppings for just $9.99 online. Your favorite pizza at our best price.
Yeah,
It's
y'all.
Domino's Best Deal Ever, but it's not forever, so get it before it's gone. Only at Domino's.
When your severe asthma says you can't, Tespire
Okay.
says you can.
So,
Tespire is an add-on treatment for people 12 and over that treats your type of severe asthma. To help you prevent
we went to
attacks,
go
breathe better,
and get her
relieve their
shots,
asthma symptoms.
like her teeth down,
Tespire is
or
not a
whatever, her
rescue
tetanus
medication. Serious allergic
shot
reactions may
and
occur.
some other
Get
shots
help
that
with
she
swelling
needed to
of your
get
face, mouth,
before she
tongue,
went to the
trouble
7th grade.
Rash or
And when I
allergy.
tell you, I had to go to work, but
Don't stop asthma treatments
I
without talking to your doctor.
got
Tell your
called
doctor if you
in,
have a
you know,
throat
after the
infection
fact. I
or your
knew
asthma worsens.
that we had our appointment. I had already had our appointment already set up and everything. The day that we were supposed to go to the appointment for the doctor for her shots or whatever, we found out that I had to go to work. So I go to take her to the doctor. We get to the doctor. Y'all, when I tell y'all,
with rapid remission at 12
this girl
weeks,
was
and fewer bowel movements and less abdominal pain
the
for
most
4 weeks.
responsible,
Most patients
calm,
achieve remission at
but
1 year, and some patients
like
see visible healing of the
calm but impotent at the same time. It's just like, it
it
was like, I don't know what the, like the attitude that she had was made me feel like it was an evolved me, because she was so fucking calm and she knew she was gonna get her shot. Excuse me. And we was in the waiting rooms and she was saying, she was like, oh my god, I don't want to do this, blah 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 blah. But she did such a beautiful job, y'all. And then she didn't cry. She was emotional. She was like, man, I do not want to do this. She just kept saying she didn't want to do it, but she never really just gave me emotion like that. But when we got in there, we was playing around and she was acting like she was on the phone, and it was so cute. And I had an epiphany, and my spirit told me to nurture her in a specific way, which I haven't spoken to anybody about that I think of. I probably have, but it wasn't what God gave me to do anyway. But when he showed me what the fuck she was gonna do and who she was gonna be and what she was gonna enjoy and what she was gonna do for the people and the masses, it was, I felt so much joy in my spirit. I didn't know how to fuck to feel, bitch. When God showed me what my daughter would be and how she was gonna be and how she was gonna elevate in that fucking thing, it sent me. Only thing I could do, because I don't know if I've had this conversation publicly or not, but I just say this. As parents, young parents, old parents, new parents, it gets to a point where you be like, you want to know, right? You want to know. For whatever the reason, I didn't necessarily want to know, but I was afraid of not knowing. Do that make sense? Like, I was afraid. I did not want God to show me because I was afraid. But when he did Only thing I could do was just say amen. You know what I'm saying? That's what I could do. Only thing I could do is say amen. Only thing he told me is, support her, have her back, nurture her, and give her instill her with confidence. And I said, you already know. You already know. But yeah, she's one of the most beautiful spirits. And I'll be arguing with my mama a lot of the time about my daughter because when she was coming up, she was fucking real mean. And of course, now I understand it because I have a second child. But my daughter was fucking mean as hell towards me. Like, I would be like, and this is during the time the Duke was, coming about. Before then, she was not mean like that. As she grew to get older, I'd say about like 6, 7, 8, she was real mean. She's starting to now get to the point to where she's not as touchy with me, because she used to be like, get out of my room, get out, leave me alone. Like, I had to tell her, like, first of all, you can't motherfucking tell me to leave you alone. I'm your goddamn mom. You can't tell me to leave me alone. Do you know you can't tell me to leave you alone? I don't give a fuck how old I am, bitch. You cannot tell me to leave you alone. How you don't think that hurt my feelings? I'm talking about a little girl now. She's telling me to get out and leave her alone. So, yeah, she was real, like, as my son, though. My son is coming up, and I noticed, like, every year from his first year being on earth, he had certain tendencies too. He had certain things. I remember the first time he stopped taking his pacifier, he was 3. First time he drank water out of a bottle, he was 1. First time he potted and didn't have to use the pamper no more, he was 3. All of these different things. So I remember step by step, like I told my mama, I told somebody, I was like, listen, he's 7. So now he's getting to the point to where he's like, I know my children that well. Anyways, I say all that to say, like, in your journeys and your travels, don't let that shit fucking bother you the way it shouldn't. Don't let this shit bother you. These are children. They go through phases and turns and twists and turns. So many twists and turns, honey. Nothing that they should fucking really do bother you to the point to where you want to kill them. Nothing. These kids now, they got so many adversity because they're battling trying to be grown and fucking keep up with the Jones, child. When we was coming up, we had an opportunity to decide and choose if we was gonna keep up with the Jones or not. These children, now these motherfuckers is wearing lace fronts. Back then, everybody wore a motherfucking fan ponytail or had a mother, and then we weren't even doing cookies for real. We had a Princeton curl and we went on. All the children were going to church, but the majority of us was. So the standards are very low. Okay. I see what the fuck I see, and I don't give a fuck who don't like the shit. Do you hear me? Period. But yeah, y'all have to keep in mind that these children, I don't even worry about nowadays. And we live 2 different lives anyway. We live 2 different fucking lives. Wait a minute, because I thought a piece of my ring was gone, child. And just a piece of the ring, honey. It's just how I look. So that's it. That's all. I just thought I'd share with that with y'all. Keep us in y'all prayers, and we'll do the same. We'll try to do the same. Like I said again, I still haven't made it no videos. And what I'm gonna do is, instead of worried about the old videos, I ain't gonna delete them. I'm just gonna record, and when I have time, I'm worried about the video that I'm on. I said that before, but sometimes I just don't even feel like editing. But I'm gonna do what I gotta do, okay? Alright. Y'all have a magnificent Wednesday. I'm gonna try to get me some rest. I'm super duper tired. I just took my medicine and it's hot. So I got to get off of this computer because if I don't, I'm gonna have a spasm, which I am already. I'm getting hot, so I'm starting to have a spasm. So y'all have a good evening. I love y'all. And I'll see y'all later. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to be notified every time your favorite family posts a banger. Make sure you ring that bell, that bell, that bell, that bell. Peace. See y'all later.